Good morning, students. How are you, students? I hope all are you safe your home. Children, in previous class, we talked about motion and time. Also, I given one worksheet. All of them answer it? Okay. First of all, introduce myself. My name is Pichumma, working as a KGB Bellankonda Guntur district. Today, we discuss about some concept of motion and time. In previous class, we discussed motion, rest, cause of motion, speed, distance, time. These all are discussed in previous class. Today we discuss about types of motion. Types of motion. Our lesson name is motion, time. In this chapter, today we discuss about types of motion. Okay? Distance, draft, and uniform, non-uniform, motion. In this class, we discuss all these topics. Okay, children? You know how many types of motions? Number one, translatory motion. You know what is the translatory motion? First one, if all points of moving object move through the same distance in a same direction, then the motion is said to be translatory motion. If all the parts of moving object move through same distance and in same direction, said to be translatory motion. Okay, children? If all the parts of moving object moves through the same distance in same direction, it is called translatory motion. For example, motion of arrow from above. This is an example of translatory motion. Here, one situation, for example, it is a building A. It is a building B. Here, a bus moves building A to building B. In this situation, all parts of in bus move from A building to B building. It is example of translatory motion. Okay, children? I will give some more examples of translatory motion. Number 2. Coconut falling from tree. It is a translatory motion. The next one, movement of lift. Next, a car traveling on a straight road, and running race along a road. Next one, stone dropped from height. Okay, here you observe these all are examples of translatory motion. Okay? Children, I will explain once again translatory motion. If all the parts of a moving object move to the same distance in a same direction, then this is said to be translatory motion. These examples are motion of arrow from a bow. Next, coconut falling from tree. Movement of lift. Next, car traveling on a straight road. Next one, running race along a road. Stone drop from height. These all are examples of translatory motion. Children, I will do one experiment. The stone move from height. This is a translatory motion. Okay, children? Translatory motions are two types. Rectilinear motion and curvilinear motion. Rectilinear motion and curvilinear motion. In curvilinear motion, a body in translatory motion moves straight line. If a body in rectilinear motion, if a body in translatory motion, if a body in translatory motion along straight line, this is rectilinear motion. Here curvilinear motion. If a body in translatory motion, let's move curved part. Okay children, here rectilinear motion, if a body in translating motion, it moves along straight line. But in curvilinear motion, if a body in translating motion, but it moves curved part, it is called curvilinear motion. Children, I will give you some examples of rectilinear motion and curvilinear motion. Identify which one is rectilinear motion and which one is curvilinear motion. Here, movement of a bicycle on road. Movement of bicycle on road. This is rectilinear or curvilinear. It is a rectilinear motion. Okay children. Next one, seconds hands of a watch. Seconds hands of a watch. Observe children. Here you observe this device. It is a watch. You observe these are hands of clock. Here second hands of watch. Observe it is a curvilinear motion. Okay children, this rotation is curvilinear. Next, car taking turning on a road. Car taking turning on a road. This is also curvilinear motion. Next one, motion of light rays. This is rectilinear motion. Here, movement of snake body. So many times you observe movement of snakes. Movement of snake body is curvilinear motion. Okay children. Next, I will explain. Next movement is rotatory motion. Next movement is rotatory motion. If all the parts of moving body follow a curved path with respective fixed center or axis of rotation, if all the parts of a moving body follow a curved path with respect to a fixed center or axis. rotation. It is called rotatory motion. Children, observe some pictures here. Observe that fan, moving fan. This movement is rotatory motion. Next, you observe spinning top. We have a axis. It rotates in rotatory motion. Next one, you observe Rangula Ratnam. It is also movement in rotatory motion. These all are contain main axis, a fixed axis. For example, spinning top, car wheels, clock hands, globe, running race, along track on a ground. In rotatory motion, spinning top, car wheels, clock hands, globe, running race along track and a ground. These are examples of rotatory motion. Children, observe this device. You identify it. It is a globe. You observe this movement. Okay? How is it move? They move all parts. Movement same direction. Okay, children? Identify this motion. It is a rotatory motion. How is it? If all parts of moving body follow, then it is a respect. It is a axis. This axis based, this movement is rotatory motion. Okay, children? Observe it. It is a axis. This base help to globe movement. Okay, children? It is a move always curved path. Okay? Observe it movement. It is a rotatory motion. Help to axis center. Okay? In your daily life, so many objects you observe, they have simultaneous translatory and rotatory motion. For example, when a cycle moving in straight line, observe it wheel movement. Okay, children, when your cycle is moving in straight line, but we observe this wheel. This wheel is movement in rotatory motion. This is a base on the iron rod. It acts as axis. It acts as axis. Here, these objects at a time rotatory motion and translatory motion. Okay, children? bicycle tire. At a time it is rotatory motion and translatory motion. It moves in straight line. Here we observe it is translatory motion. At a time the cycle wheel move in rotatory motion. Here it help to iron rod. It is a axis. So some objects at a time translatory motion and they move to rotatory motion. Okay children, for example, motion of a ball, pinball. Here some pins are pierced. I take one ball. You push it. These move. Sometime rotatory motion and sometime translatory motion. Here observe this object at a time translatory motion and rotatory motion. Okay children, this is one of the example of translatory and rotatory motion. Next, movement of tape recorder. Tape recorder, tape movement. This is a tape recorder. Here we observe tape. This movement sometimes it is rotate. Here we observe rotatory motion and then it is follow translatory motion. It is follow here translatory motion. Here we observe rotatory motion. This tape recorder tape, it follow to at a time rotatory and translatory motion. These two are examples, rotatory and translatory motion at a time. Okay children? Correct. Next we discuss about oscillatory motion. Oscillatory motion. Here we observe some objects. The motion of movement to and fro an object about fixed point. But always following the same path. Is called oscillatory motion. The to and fro an object about oscillatory motion. What is oscillatory motion? Here an object, the to and fro motion, following the same path is called oscillatory motion. It is also called vibratory motion. Vibratory motion. Oscillatory motion. Another name is vibratory motion. We observe seesaw movements. This movement up and down direction with a fixed point. This type of motion is called oscillatory motion. I will write some examples of oscillatory motion. Typewriter, key, a bouncing ball, ringing a bell, motion of a vibrating sitar string. Okay children, these are examples of oscillatory motion. We observe typewriter key. Typewriter key, we will press it. It moves downward. This is remove it. This position is automatic. Same position. Okay children. Next, a bouncing ball. Bouncing ball always move up and down. It is example of oscillatory motion. Next, ringing bell. Okay. Next, the motion of vibrating sitar. We made sitar string is vibrate to and fro. Okay, so that is a examples of oscillating motion. Observe it. I will touch it. I will push it. This move backward and forward. This movement to and fro movement. This is example of oscillatory motion. Okay children.
Observe this instrument.
Observe this movement of this instrument. Okay children. This movement we observe. This move to and fro. Okay. This device is example of oscillatory motion. Okay. Next concept is we will discuss uniform motion and non-uniform motion. Uniform motion, non-uniform. Already we discussed about types of motion. All types of same movement? No. Some types of different ways. Here we discuss about uniform motion and non-uniform motion. What is uniform motion? If your body covers equal distance in intervals of It is uniform motion. If a body covers equal distance in equal intervals of time, it is called uniform motion. Example, hands are clapped. Here, a body covers equal distance in equal intervals. Next, non-uniform motion. Children, observe an example of uniform motion. It is a hands of clock. Hands of clock. In this clock, hands move equal distance in equal intervals. It is a example of uniform motion. Okay. Next, we discuss about non-uniform motion. Already explained it. If a body covers in equal distance in equal intervals of time, it is called non-uniform motion. Example, the movement of butterfly in a garden. We understand that the minutes hands in a wall clock covers equal distance in equal intervals of time, and the butterfly covers unequal distance in equal intervals of time. Hence, we can say that the minutes hand is in a wall clock has uniform motion and the butterfly has non-uniform motion. I will give some examples of uniform motion and non-uniform motion. First one, a boy cycling in a crowded place. Okay. Next, movement of house fly. Next, rotation of earth. Kite in air. Next, the fan in a air cooler. Running at fixed speed. Okay, children, observe these examples. First one, a boy cycling in a crowded place. Next one, movement of house fly. Third one, rotation of earth. Fourth one, kite in air. Fifth one, the fan in a air cooler running at fixed speed. Children, you identify these all are. Which one is uniform motion? Which one is non-uniform motion? Identify. A boy cycling in a crowded place. It is non-uniform motion. Okay. Next, movement of house fly. Here, this movement. It is also non-uniform motion. Next one, rotation of earth. It is move equal distance and equal intervals of time. It is uniform motion. Okay, children. Next one, kite in air. It is non-uniform motion. It is next one, the fan in the air cooler running at fixed speed. It is a uniform motion. Okay, children, these are examples of non-uniform motion. Okay. Next we discuss about slow motion and fast motion. The distance traveled by an object in a given interval of time can help to decide whether it is faster or slower. In our daily life, so many objects they move slow motion and some are moving fast motion. What is the slow motion and what is the fast? The distance traveled by an object in a given interval of time can help to decide whether it is faster or slower. If vehicles are moving on a road in the same direction, we can easily tell which one of them is moving faster than the other. Okay, children. Here I given some pairs of objects. Okay, we identify which one is slower and which one is faster. Aeroplane, train, children, identify this pair of objects. Here, aeroplane and train. These two objects, which one is slower and which one is faster? Okay, aeroplane is faster than train. Okay, train is slow than aeroplane. Next, bicycle, scooter. We identify bicycle is slow motion and the scooter is fast motion. Okay, children. Next, dog and buffaloes. In this pair, we identify already. It is dog is fast motion. Buffalo is slow motion. Okay. Next, man, horse. Horse is fast than man. Okay, children. These all are examples of slow motion and fast motion. Okay. Children, understand this concept. We discuss types of motions. These are motions are three types. Translatory motion and the rotatory motion and oscillatory motion. This is divided in two types. Linear motion and curvilinear motion. Okay, these all are completed in this class. Also we discussed examples of rotatory motion and oscillatory motion. Okay, I will give one worksheet and write in your notebooks and answer them. First, children, I give the worksheet, write down all questions and write answers. First one, how many types of motions? What are they? Second one, what are the differences between translatory motion and rotatory motion? Third one, give the examples of oscillatory motion. Fourth one, what are uniform and non-uniform motions? Give 4 examples for each type of motions. Okay? Answer. These are all questions. Okay, children? Thank you.